Hello friends, our today's topic is industrial applications of microcontroller, that is PIC16F877 microcontroller, and in that we are discussing about the AC phase control with the help of zero crossing and triac circuit. So for this purpose we need to study some basic components for controlling the AC phase. Here we see the triac with the three terminals MT1, MT2 and gate terminal, and here with the help of gate signal applied to the gate signal, we are able to control the positive half cycle as well as negative half cycle with the help of firing angle. So after the firing angle, output is delivered to the load. So firing angle is an important, and the pulse duration is also important, for which it will remains on. So this is the basic structure related to the getting positive half cycle output as well as negative half cycle output with the help of triac by activating the gate signal. Another component required for this circuit is optocoupler. So as per our requirement, you may connect various optocoupler circuits, that is MCT2E, 4E, 6E, but these circuits are generally used for low power applications, and for power transistors here we use uh, MOC 3021 or MOC 3041 optocoupler IC, in which the triac is included in that IC as a receiver, and IR is included for generating a light pulse. So in case of MOC 3021 or 41, a zero crossing circuit is associated in that along with the triac driven, and some features are also specified, like optoisolator with zero crossing detector, input LED diode having the forward voltage drop is 1.3 volt, LED forward current is 15 milliampere. So the LED is related to the input side. After that, the triac output terminal voltage is maximum about 400 volt, and the maximum output current is about 1 ampere, and generally a 6 pin IC is there with and without M suffix. So the pin diagram for MOC 3041 is as shown in this slide. So here 6 terminals are there. Out of these 6, 2 terminals are not connected, that is pin number 3 and pin number 5. So at pin number 1 and 2, diode is connected, so anode and cathode terminals are mentioned. So after activating this diode, the light emitted by this diode is incident on a triac, which consists of uh, MT1 and MT2 terminals at pin number 6 and pin number 4. 5 is not connected, and gate terminal is activated, that is optical signal is received by optical signal receiving. So this is the pin diagram, and the function is as I have mentioned, that is anode, cathode, that is anode is applied I have a signal at IR transmitter, logical high, and cathode is connected to the ground, so logical low. After that, triac 2 and triac 1 are the two terminals of triac, that is MT1 and MT2 terminals are associated with these two pins, that is 4 and 6 pins. 5 and 3 are not connected. So this is the pin specifications of optocoupler or optoisolator, which is used for driving the triac circuit. So here actually we see the circuit for connecting a AC load with the PIC microcontroller with the help of triac circuit. So if we see from the left side, that is controller pin is mentioned here, we connect the output pin of an PIC microcontroller through which we can generate the pulses or signals, and based on that generated pulses as well as duration of that particular signal, activation high or low, here signals are applied to the opto-oscillator or optocoupler, that is MOC 3021 or MOC 3041. So here for opto-oscillator 4 pins are important, that is pin number 1, 2 and pin number 4, 6. So in this opto-oscillator the gate terminal is not physically present, but it is dependent on the light signal or light pulses generated or emitted from the IR transmitter, that is pin number 1 and 2. So these IR signals are uh, incident on the triac, which is having physically 2 terminals, but actually it will act as a 3 terminals, that is gate is depends on the light signal emitted by the IR transmitter. So here the when we connect applied the signal at a IR transmitter, automatically it will generate or emits the light pulses, and due to these light pulses optocoupler generates an output. So based on the generated output, here actual triac which is connected in between the load supply and ground, that is phase and neutral terminals, so MT1 and MT2. So for that triac gate terminal is physically present, that is for BT136 triac device is there, and for that purpose after activation from the optocoupler the signal is applied to the gate terminal of an triac, and based on that we get or receive the signal for positive half cycle as well as for negative half cycle to the load. But here the basic and important is the signal is applied based on the firing angle and the width of the optocoupler output generated signal. So based on that, here the firing angle will be decided, or the initial output generation duration is decided, and based on that we need to apply the signals to the controller. So here one more input signal is there. If we consider the signal connected at the RB0 pin, which is considered as the external input. So whenever zero crossing detection is detected for a AC phase, in that case we are uh, generated signal at output pin of an PIC microcontroller, so that we produce the firing angle and some duration of pulse. So here additional one pin is there, that is signal is connected at RB0, and from that we are able to detect the change in half cycle of a PIC AC phase. So detection of the interrupt is based on either at rising edge or falling edge as per the use of user. So we can select in option register, that is INTEDG as a interrupt flag bit for rising edge or falling edge, select 1 or 0. So based on that we are able to detect the interrupt for a zero crossing detection, and according to that we are able to generate the signal as output from controller side, that is controller pin, and after that signal is applied to the optocoupler, and from optocoupler output is connected to the triac's gate, actual triac, and after that connected to the load. So in this way we are able to control the phase with the help of triac and PIC microcontroller. So we see the code for this circuit, but before that see the some terminals, that is MT1, MT2 and gate terminals. So triac is actually connected in between load, so as we have already discussed, so no need to again discuss. So see C program for interfacing here. First that is hash include consists of a peak header library and header files. After that, ZC is related to the zero crossing detection, and which is connected at RB0. So here RB0 pin acts as an input pin, so we need to define as a input pin from the port B. So first pin of a port B is defined as a input pin, and here we individual pin is defined or marked as a ZC. Here we need to define the two delay loops, that is first in millisecond and second one in microsecond. So first loop is for generation of firing angle delay, so through which after that completion of delay or reaching to that delay, we are able to fire the signal and device is turned on, that is triac is turned on. And another one, that is we say the microsecond delay, which is used for generation of pulse width for the optocouplers IR transmitter activation. So these two delays are used for activation and generation of firing angle. So as per our requirement, we may select the different values for these variables, and according to that we are able to generate an delay. After that, the next function is external interrupt. As we already discussed, the RB0 pin is used to detect the zero crossing of an AC phase for positive half cycle as well as negative half cycle. So here interrupt EXT means external interrupt detection is done. So whenever zero crossing is possible and the signal is output of zero crossing detector is connected at RB0 pin, so signal is applied at RB0. So RB0 is nothing but the external interrupt detection pin. So here whenever it detects the external interrupt, it will generate an interrupt, that is INTF is equal to 1. So it becomes 1, so sets an external interrupt. And for that purpose, if zero crossing is 1, we have to after that clear the external interrupt for the next half cycle. So this is the external interrupt function. After that we go for the main function. In that we need to define the first input pin which is at RB0. So trace B01 is nothing but here 1 is applied to the RB0 pin. So RB0 pin acts as a input pin, and for trace D00 0x00, so port D is defined as an output port, and as we discussed earlier, we have to select the edge of an external interrupt, that is either rising edge or falling edge. So if we select falling edge, so we need to define int edg is equal to 1. So here we have mentioned the option register is equal to 0x40. So in this case we select int edg is equal to 1. So we are selecting the falling edge for the external interrupt. In addition to that, while accessing the interrupts, we have to enable the global interrupt as well as the peripheral interrupts. So here global interrupt is enabled and external interrupt is also enabled. So GIE is equal to 1 and INTE is equal to 1. So intcon is equal to 0x90. If we enable the PIE, then it is good, but for external interrupt it is not required, as it is not a peripheral interrupt. So it is not mandatory to make PIE is equal to 1, but if you are making 1, no problem. So as per the requirement of bit selection or interrupt enabling, intcon becomes 90H. So after initialization of input output and interrupt conditions, we move for the checking the status, so whether the zero crossing detection is detected or not. So based on that, if for continuous operation we write the statements in while one condition. So in while one, if ZC is equal to 1, in that case we should first apply the firing angle delay so that it will be turned on after the firing angle. So triac is turned on. So delay ms, you can use any names. or FA, firing angle delay, FD, like that. So after that particular firing angle delay, we should make activation of the optocoupler transmitter, that is IR transmitter. So port D is equal to 0 1, that is if we are connecting the IR transmitters uh, pin to the RD0 pin. So here we should make 0x01. So first pin from the port D is activated for some duration, that is pulse width duration. Here we define delay mu s, and after that again we deactivate the port D. So port D is equal to 0x00, and after that you should make or clear the ZC's output, that is ZC is equal to 0. So in this way process is continuing, and our operation is continuous till the next cycle detection. So if we consider this is the positive half cycle, again for the next half cycle, that is negative half cycle, again our zero crossing detector generates signal 1, that is ZC is equal to 1. So interrupt, external interrupt is generated. So after generation of external interrupt, again uh, we have to uh, generate an firing angle, so delay of millisecond is generated applied to that, and again you should make the port D is equal to 1, that is 0 1, so that our first pin is activated high. And if we activating the first pin from RD0, so IR transmitter activates, and IR transmitter generates or emits the light pulses on the optical triac, which is included or inbuilt in the MOC 3021 or MOC 3041. So it will activate the internal triac of optocoupler, and it will generate the output signal to the external triac. So based on these signals, external triac activates and generates the high output for positive half cycles as well as for negative half cycles. So based on that, so our load, that is AC load, is controlled with the help of uh, AC phase control circuits, that is controlling the firing angle and pulse width duration. So this is regarding the AC load phase control with the help of PIC16F877, a microcontroller. So thank you for listening and watching. Thank you.